Hello everyone. Today I am here with another important topic from ancient Indian history, especially from the Vedic age, which is very important for both APSC prelims and mains. In the previous videos, I have covered Indus Valley civilization. In this video, we will discuss the salient features of the Vedic age, which is a very commonly asked topic in the mains examination. The Vedic age is one of the most significant phases in ancient Indian history because it laid the cultural, social, and religious foundations of Indian civilization. The main sources of information about this period is the Vedic literature composed by the Aryans. Let us begin with the polity from the Vedic age. In the early Vedic period, the political system was mainly tribal in nature. The head of the tribe was known as the Rajan. However, the Rajan was not an absolute ruler. His powers were limited and he had to consult important tribal assemblies such as Sabha, Samiti, Gana, and Vidhata. These assemblies discuss important matters related to administration, military affairs, and religion. Interestingly, women were allowed to participate in Sabha and Vidhata, which indicates that women enjoyed a respectable position in early Vedic society. In the later Vedic period, the political organization became more structured. Small tribal units gradually developed into larger territorial kingdoms known as Janapadas, and the system of hereditary monarchy started emerging. Now, let us move to the economy of the Vedic age. The early Vedic economy was mainly pastoral in nature. Cattle rearing was the most important economic activity, and cattle were considered the main symbol of wealth. Gradually, agriculture also gained importance, and in the later Vedic period, the use of iron tools improved agricultural productivity. Trade also started developing, and various craft activities began to emerge. Next, we will discuss the social structure. Early Vedic society was mainly tribal and pastoral. It was based on kinship relations, and the family system was patriarchal. The joint family system was common. Women enjoyed a respectable position in the society. They were allowed to participate in certain assemblies, and practices like widow remarriage and yoga were permitted. There was no child marriage, monogamy was in common, and the Parda system did not exist. However, during the later Vedic period, social division gradually increased and the Varna system started becoming more rigid. Now let us understand the religion and philosophical ideas of the Vedic age. Early Vedic people were mainly nature worshippers. They worshipped natural forces and did not build temples or idols. Religious practices mainly involved recitation of hymns and mantras. The main objective of their worship was to obtain prosperity, cattle, children, and victory in battles. Some of the important Vedic gods were Indra, Varuna, Agni, Mitra, Usha, Soma, and Surya. The famous Gayatri mantra is found in the third mandala of the Rig Veda and is attributed to Maharshi Vishwamitra. In the later Vedic period, the importance of early Vedic gods declined and new deities such as Prajapati, Vishnu, and Rudra gained prominence. Ritual and yajnas also became more elaborate and significant. Now, let us move to the Vedic literature, which is the main source of information about this period. The literature of the Vedic age is quite vast and extensive. In the mains examination, aspirants are not expected to write everything in detail, so it is better to mention the important points briefly. However, here I am explaining it in a little more detail so that you can clearly understand the concepts, which will be helpful for both prelims and mains preparation. The Vedic literature mainly consists of 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, and Atharva Veda. The Rig Veda is the oldest Veda. Composed between 1500 BCE and 1000 BCE, it contains 1028 hymns dedicated to deities like Indra, Agni, and Varuna. It provides valuable information about early Vedic society, economy, and polity. The Yajur Veda mainly deals with rituals and sacrificial procedures. The Samaveda is associated with melodies and music used during religious ceremonies. The Atharva Veda contains medicinal treatises and magical mantras. Apart from the Vedas, there are other important texts such as Brahmanas, Aryankas, and Upanishads. The Brahmanas explain the rituals and sacrifices mentioned in the Vedas. The Aryankas are known as forest texts, written by sages who live in the forest. The Upanishads are philosophical texts that discuss concepts such as Atma, Brahman, Karma, and origin of the universe. They are also known as the Vedanta, meaning the end of the Vedas. The famous national motto of India, Satyamev Jayate, is taken from the Mundak Upanishads. There were also Upavedas, which dealt with practical knowledge such as Ayurveda for medicine, Dhanurveda for warfare, Gandharva Veda for music, and Silpa Veda for art and crafts. Finally, let us understand the Varna system. The origin of the Varna system is mentioned in the Purusha Sukta of the 10th mandala of the Rigveda. According to this, society was divided into 4 Varnas: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Brahmins were priests and teachers responsible for performing rituals and preserving sacred knowledge. Kshatriyas were warriors and rulers who protected the society and maintained law and orders. Vaishyas were traders, agriculturists, and artisans responsible for economic activities. Shudras assisted the other 3 Varnas. Initially, this system was based on occupation or karma rather than the birth. To conclude, the Vedic age played a crucial role in shaping the cultural, social, and intellectual foundations of the Indian civilization, and many ideas and institutions that developed during this period continue to influence the Indian society even today. After watching this video, you will able to solve this kind of questions. In the next video, I will come up with another important question from the topic of the Vedic age, which will further help you in your APSC prelims and mains preparations. So stay connected, keep studying consistently, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.